Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jack from CruiseCasinoMafia.com. And this is a roulette system sent in by one of our subscribers to the channel. I think he's also a private member. I don't remember off the top of my head. So this is a fairly straightforward system. You do not have to utilize the exact same amount of money per chips. Basically, it depends on what your minimums are. If you're playing this in an electronic, system, or if you're playing this on a live table. But whatever it is, you're doing 12 split bets. You see the way these are? And you're doing them at 1 unit, whatever your 1 unit number is. And then you're doing 2 units in the second column. You see that? And this is the setup. So if you want to stop this to take a picture of it or make sure you know what you're doing. Now, the only negative to this one, and I always caution people, is this is not a slow crawl. So the subscriber that sent this in says that it is a double up on a complete loss. So usually, I'm not a huge fan of straight double ups. But if it makes money and you have a tight profit target, then so be it. So let's go ahead and see how this thing looks. You're not changing where you're betting. This is relatively easy. And maybe I'd feel better, obviously, if you're playing for small numbers, right? So if you're doing this in an electronic, you can do these for $1 each and then make the second column bet $2. So let's just go ahead and see what this looks like. Okay, so there's a win, so you're up $20, all right? So we're just going to go ahead and rebet and go ahead and go. And there is a full loss, right? So we're going to rebet and double. And don't get crazy with the amount of money. I'm just doing this with $5 and $10 increments to start with. You can do it with whatever you want. So we're now at that double level. And there's a win, which takes us back to -10, but that's not our session high. So we want to continue to bet at this level till we're back to that level. There's another win. We're up $90 now. So obviously we are definitely going to go back down. So we're going to take these and make these back into $5 bets. Oh, come on. What am I doing? Into $5 bets, yeah. And unfortunately, this thing doesn't have a $5 level, so you've got to do it individually, which probably means I should have done this at $1 or $2. So that's my mistake. I probably should have done these at $1 level. But whatever. Just the demo, just showing you guys the pattern and what's going on here. And then you need to take this and basically test it. The person that sent this in, the subscriber or member, loves using this because it's relatively straightforward. He doesn't have to worry about changing his bets. And he says that as long as he has his profit target set at a reasonable place, this has been really working well for him. Okay? So, and that goes back to 10. And here we go. All right. So we're up $90 right now. That's a full loss. Okay, so we're going to have to rebet again. And then we're going to have to double. And there's a win. So we're up $60, but we were up $90 before. So we're going to rebet, stay at the same place, and spin. There we go. We're up $100. And I'll tell you what we're going to do to make my life easier. We're just going to switch it out. So we'll do these at the $1 level. Whoops. As I said, we will do these at the $1 level. And I know the math isn't going to work out for what we made on the video. It doesn't matter. It's just going to make it easier to see how this thing plays. So I don't have to do, I don't have to keep switching and doing as much. So we're going to make these $1 bets just so you can see where they're at. And I think if this is something you like, this is kind of the type of system that would be nice for the electronic, right? So why don't we show it to you like that? These are $1 bets. This is a $2 bet. Here we go. All right, that's a loss. We're going to rebet and we're going to double. That's a total loss. So we're going to rebet and we're going to double. Wow, another total loss. How do you like that one? Rebet and double. There's a win. Okay? So we started at 100 here. So we'd be down $22 right now based, on the single bets. So I would say that we would have to stick around here for at least one more bet. Okay. All right. So basically you want to go back to your base bet when you're back to wherever your original was. So we're at 114. So we'd be up $14 right now with the $1 bets. So let's just go back and see how it is. But you can see we did have a few in a row there that were complete losses. So you got to be careful. Got to be careful with this system. You can have some of those back-to-backers. So you want to stick with low bets until you build this up if you wanted to, use higher bet amounts. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this feels. There's a win, right? So we're up $18 since we switched to the $1 bets. We're going to rebet and we're going to spin. Another win in a row. We're up 22. There's another win. And another. So you can pile up these back-to-back wins. We're up $36 now since switching to the $1. And there's our first loss. So we're going to rebet and we're going to double. There's another win. We're up to 142. I think that's a session high. So we're going to go back down to our $1 bets. Whoops. And any of these systems like this, you really need to have a tight profit target. Don't get crazy. I mean, if you're playing with $1 bets here, you don't need any kind of a crazy bankroll. So, I mean, 50 units, if you're playing with $1 units, is pretty damn good. So if you want to gamble, go ahead and gamble. But if you're doing this to make money and build a bankroll, I would say to you that $50 to $70 range is where you want to quit. But that's up to you. I'm not telling you guys what to do. So we're up $42 right now. Let's see what happens. There's a total loss. So we're going to rebet and we're going to double. Another loss. See what happens. We rebet and we're going to double. There's a win. We're just going to rebet. And another win, and we're at 180. So we've made $80 since switching to the $1 bets. Okay? I would be done. I would be done. Because I don't think you need a huge bankroll to play this. I think you have to be prepared because we are doubling on a bet. But I don't think it's a huge bankroll, I would say. So let's go ahead and go back to our $1 bets. We'll do this one more time. I think you guys get it, right? It's pretty easy. And I think this is a good system that you can play in the electronic roulette. You know, the bubble roulette or whatever they're calling it. Anything where you can make these lower bets. All right, we're back to the base level, which we always want to return to as quickly as possible. There's a win. We're at 184. We're just going to read that. Another win. We're at 188. Rebet. And there's another win. So we're basically at $200, you know, 198. So we would have made it to $200. We probably had to go up 2 levels a couple of times. Now, I think we went up more than that when we were doing the bigger money. I think we had to go up 3 or 4 times, maybe. But since we were doing the dollar bets, I think the most we went up was 1 level, 2 levels. But you do have to be prepared. I would say, to be on the safe side, be able to go up 5 levels, maybe. That would be my bet. So let's do one more. Let's rebet. We're still on base level 1 and spin. There's a loss. Rebet and double. There's a second loss, see? So there's 2 losses in a row, and we're going to double. And there's a win. And we're back basically to right around 200. We would go back to our base bet, and that's it. So let me put these bets up one more time so you guys can see them. And obviously you're going to start with 1 unit, whatever your single unit bets are. And then you're going to do 2 units on the second column. That's it. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is a fun little system. You guys should practice it. Make sure you're comfortable with the volatility. And if you can play it on a single zero, even better. If you have to play it on double zero, it's not going to make a huge impact. So this is a cool system. It's fun. It's easy. Probably best for electronic unless you have the bankroll to play it for the bigger numbers. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.